The plan is that we're going to go to Seattle Bell Harbor Marina. And I haven't been on this boat for a long time. It's been, I don't know, 5 months. So I'm back. What could happen? I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, stay tuned. First thing we do, got to release the lines. Here we go. And so we're just gonna go to pump out, because that's just the right thing to do sometimes. Boat gets a little heavy with stuff. So we're gonna take care of that. What? Oh, you got a seaplane?
Yes.
Wait, where's the seaplane?
I guess he has a prop, like he gets to go first.
No, oh my goodness. We have the right of way anyway.
I know, but you know what? He wasn't slowing down. So.
That was interesting.
Yes, it was. He didn't see me get you.
Right now I want to pull up my mast. This thing's kind of heavy. If I had my druthers, if I were going to put any more money into the boat, probably one of the things I would do first is get a hydraulic lift for the mast. I was also thinking about doing a strut, just a normal strut, the kind of thing that you have on a hatchback, you know, just to help with the transition, getting the mast up and then getting it down. Because if I drop this, I have antenna, I have the radar, I have all kinds of things. So this is how we do it right now. And if anything were to happen, like right now, the forward mast stay is caught underneath the windlass. I undo that. And then I have to hold it here and put the lug, bolt, whatever, through the, I don't know, the base to keep the mast upright. Once that's in, this is all it used to have before. And then I had a rigger actually help me out with this. This is a backstay. So I had the backstay installed. This is all this is. And it has a pelican clip, so you can pull it out and extend it like that. But anyway, so I'll just put that here. And that's pretty great. Just clip it on there. I'll show you in a minute. I got this eyelet right here. It's attached with two self-tapping screws. Then you pull this back and I put this little pin in so it doesn't go anywhere. And now you can definitely like do things. I mean, this is sturdy now. And you're not moving this at all, side to side or otherwise. So, and this is what that looks like. You got the self-tapping screws, pelican hook goes up to the top, and this is super duper secure. All right, off to the locks. Stay tuned. I have like 1,000 ideas for videos, but one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was the difference between boating in the Netherlands and boating in the Northwest. Right now, I'm here boating in Seattle. I don't have to worry about the water depths at all. Well, it's a good thing because right now my depth sounder doesn't appear to be working. It's definitely intermittent, but that's one of the things that's a biggest difference. And also bridge heights. Unless you have a sailboat, you don't have to worry about the bridge heights as much, especially in this boat, even though we have probably, I don't know, to the top of my antenna, I don't know, what's that, 23 feet or something like that? I don't know, but I just don't have to worry about it. We have protected waters called the Puget Sound, and I have to say it's some of the best waters in the world for cruising. You're not completely protected all the time. I mean, it can get pretty rough out there and it can get dangerous. You have to be mindful. But here in the Northwest, I think it's just great. We have something called the San Juan Islands, and then if you go into Canada, you have the Gulf Islands, and then you have Desolation Sound. You can work your way all the way up to Alaska if you're brave and feel like seeing the icebergs. And I actually did that on a friend's boat, and that was pretty fantastic. I still love the Netherlands. In fact, it's probably a boater's paradise. Where else in the world can you have so much protected inland water? Even if it's blowing 35 knots, it's protected and you're in good shape. I went in the canals, I went in the rivers when it was blowing a good, near gale, and it was easy. The only thing you have to concern yourself with, like anywhere, is docking, of course. I wouldn't go out in a gale force wind in my Linssen in Seattle or the Puget Sound. I would go out in a small craft advisory in my Linssen, but I would definitely enjoy doing it more in my Elling, which brings me to another idea about actually doing a comparison between the Elling and the Linssen. Wouldn't that be fun? There's so many differences. It's not even a fair competition. I mean, for either boat. Another big difference between boating in the Netherlands versus boating in Seattle is that in the Netherlands, people tend to keep their fenders out all the time. We tend to put them away. Over there you have the Space Needle that was erected for the 1962 World's Fair in Seattle. One of the problems that we're having in Seattle is we are losing our boat repair places and places that work on boats and haul them out. It's actually becoming a problem. One of the things I like about the Netherlands is you can still get your boat worked on by proper engineers who know what the heck they're doing. They give you accurate estimates, no shenanigans, no runaround, maybe some places, but every experience I've had so far in England or the Netherlands, boating there has been fantastic. I don't know about anywhere else so far. I just know that it's been so far I've been very impressed. This is the Fremont Bridge. A huge difference between Seattle and the Netherlands are the locks. In the Netherlands, all you need to do is approach the locks. I mean, if you're a boat, a recreational boat or commercial, they're going to let you in as soon as possible. Here in Seattle, it's not always like that. You never quite know what's going to happen. Sometimes they have water restrictions, sometimes they're low on manpower, and it's much, much different. The Netherlands just roll right into the locks, or should I say float right into the locks. In Seattle, you wait for the green light, and then they start talking to you, and then they coach you through the entire program. They tell you where to tie up, exactly what side to tie up. It's not a free-for-all like it is in the Netherlands, which I really like. It's very empowering in the Netherlands. Here, you kind of go back to grade school and they're telling you what to do, where to go, how to go, what line to cast first. So we're gonna go towards the wall right now, and hopefully they'll give us a shout and let us know if we can get in or not. It doesn't hurt to get close and let them know our intention. But I know in the Netherlands, if we got this close and there were no one coming up and the water was high on the side, they would, you would hear a bell, or you'd see the get ready light. It would be red and green saying stand by your lines, get ready, you're next. And there's just no communication other than that typically. So yeah. So there's a tugboat back there, and I have a feeling he's going to go through the small locks first.
Unless he ties up to the barge.
Maybe he's tying up next to the barge.
Or pulling it through.
We'll see. But if he goes in the large locks, I wonder if they'll let us in.
Sure.
To be determined. Stay tuned. So apparently they're going to put us in the large locks, which is much bigger than the small locks. You can see him opening it now. I probably have to get in position because there's probably a green light somewhere. Wonder who they want in first. To be determined. We shall see. See that tugboat over there? I would imagine they want him to go in first. If they do not let us in, I'll be very, very sad. Perplexed more than anything. But once they get secure, then hopefully they'll call for us. In the small locks, you only have to tie up once. You tie up to the wall, and the wall kind of goes up and down with the locks. It floats like a floating dock. Oh, there's our green light. So we get to go in, which is good, right? So here we go. So they just told us all boats, but I only see one. But that would mean us. And we're starboard side tie. So I got to get my stern line ready. So I'm going to take the bitter. Oh, got my bell. That was an accident. Kyle's looking at me like, what the heck? So I think I'm just going to go like this. Okay. I'm going to tie it, secure it to my back cleat. Give them a loop. So the locks are going to go down, and we're going to pay out the line as it goes down. Of course, the thing to worry about is the wash from the prop of the tugboat, because she can kick out a big time wash and prop wash, and can definitely make our day exciting. Boats have gone sideways, boats have spun out, lines have broken, cleats have broken. It's not going to happen on this boat. I mean, it's a steel boat, so it's probably not going to happen, but I've seen boats crash into the side of the wall and just get scuffed like crazy. So there they go. Releasing their lines. I mean, I don't know how big their prop is, but I would imagine it's substantial. And the amount of torque these boats have, I mean, they can push massive freighters. So I'm just going to give them a minute. I'm just going to give them a minute to clear the way. Right now they're leaving their mark on the wall with their fender. They left a nice skid mark. I don't want to do that. So anyway, I don't see a problem. We could probably get out of here without any issue. Their wash isn't that bad.
Ready to go for that?
Yep, ready when you are.
Okay, we'll do bow line first.
So he asked me if I'm ready to go, and I said, yep, ready to go. So what I do is turn towards the bow. Stern line's ready. You ready to drop it? All right. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. So I can go forward. How I get off the wall with the single screw with the stern thruster is I turn towards the wall and I give it a little juice. And I use my bow thruster, which I like to call a computer fan because it's not very powerful. And I just basically give it a little goose to port as well. So that's how we get off the wall. It's an absolutely beautiful day here on the Puget Sound. Outside the locks, it's gorgeous. There's hardly any wind. Makes for very smooth, calm conditions. By the way, I have to say that I can't complain. That wasn't a bad locking through. What do you think, Kyle?
Easy cheesy.
Easy cheesy. I mean, I would have rather had the small locks, but the large locks, they let us in. We're the only other recreational boat, and it makes sense that we waited a while because there was a commercial boat waiting to go through, and it doesn't make sense to have two locks operating at the same time. And frankly, I don't even know if the small locks is operational right now. They actually took about 4 or 5 months to put it into repairs, and the only thing they were using was the large locks. So I think it's operational now, but I'm not 100% sure. But obviously that tugboat was a little too big for the small lock, so they put them in the large, and I'm glad that they let us in as well. It's hard to believe this is what, October 16th or something like that, 17th? And it is just flat calm. I've been out here when I was literally shitting my pants and worried I wouldn't make it to the locks because the waves were getting so big. But that was, you know, well over a decade ago, and I've had a little more experience under my belt since. But yeah, there's definitely been a few instances where I got more than a little frightened. Experience matters, and you know, sometimes you're gonna bite the bullet. Go beyond your comfort zone and see what happens. Incredible. You ever feel like you're being followed? Hey, look, another crab pot up ahead. I don't know if you've ever had Dungeness crab, but, well, it is crabbing season. I would love to have dropped some pots, but I didn't think about it. It's been a long time. I used to really love crabbing. Did pretty well. I grabbed licenses for me and the kids, and we'd just go out and get a limit of 5 each. We would limit often. Got to the point where my kids were taking the boat out themselves and bringing back a haul. That was pretty cool. The good old days. Remember the good old days when you could smoke on airplanes? There's downtown Seattle and, of course, the Space Needle. We're looking at it from Elliott Bay instead of from Lake Union. Totally different. I love that Seattle skyline. Yeah, so if you want to come to Seattle and go for a fun ride, you can take that to Kingston. Gorgeous schooner. I bet that's a charter. Looks like a charter. It does. See, it's just kind of weird. It's like you're coming around. It's really kind of hard to tell where the entrance is. And you got to watch for boats coming out, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But
at least you could see through the wall.
Yeah, you can see through the wall, but you can see why. You know, you get reflections of waves in here. Paramia is already here. Just come in here. Put it neutral. Make sure I'm going to hit the reverse. Hey, Kevin! Looking for C3. We made it! It's a great day.
Was ablaze. Captains from Hades were yelling with glee and burning the sailors alive on the sea. When St. Brennan stepped on the blistering waves, he drove all the demons right back to their caves.
Not bad at all. I mean, a little bit of beam seas. So this is a southwesterly, leaving Bell Harbor right now. Not even a lot of white caps or anything. Definitely choppy, but super duper manageable. Boating friends up there, doing great. Just slogging along, saving fuel. We're definitely feeling a little bit of the roll, but it's not so bad. It's not so bad at all. think they're here just to provision up and grab a few guests. It's probably a repositioning cruise. I can't imagine they're still going to Alaska this time of year. So this is the Ballard Locks, and one of the things I like about it is this wall here that actually goes up and down, and it's pretty nice. Make sure your lines are secure, and then you just simply hang on for the ride. In this case, we're going up. You can see that oh, look at that. So you can see that the wall is gonna go up. You can see the difference. It looks like about, I don't know, 10 feet. And people love to come and watch what's going on. So anyway, it's a big difference. In the Netherlands, you don't see this a lot. I've seen this maybe once. Sometimes they have pontoons that you can tie up to, but generally speaking, this is unique to the Ballard Locks. I know some other locks do have this. This isn't unique at all. In fact, the locks here are Dutch inspired. So that's kind of a fun fact. You can see a little crack, a little bit of light coming through. But I don't know, maybe that means it's not secure. But the wall's are already going up. Oh, there it goes. The pressure of the water actually closed the gate. Yeah, but there's a little bit of pressure on it. This is pretty cool. You can see the temper of the water here. It's swirling around, and there's a sea lion that actually made it in there, and he just dove past me. People love watching in the locks because they're waiting for something to happen, and invariably, if you stick around long enough, something does happen. You can see the difference in the height of the water. You can now see Lake Union over there, and this is Puget Sound water. Oh, actually it's fresh water, isn't it? That's my buddy Dave. His lovely wife, Vera. That's Reg over there. Look at this gorgeous, old, still functioning What's going on here at the cut? Looks like some sort of market or something. Interesting. This is a pretty big market. Sunday market, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's a flea market? I don't know. Definitely worth a peek. Maybe I'll jump on my bike after this and just go take a look. Takes all the tension off. Pull this little pin here, and then that pin back in. There. And then this awkward part ever. Definitely need a better solution. And here we are at the Fremont Winter Market. Who knew? Wow, lots of stuff.
The other one? We had some.
It's actually a very significant market. Lots of textiles. And Pike Street nuts. And it just keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. So they say in the Netherlands with these markets, you have to walk your bike. So they also have you walk your bikes here. So that's something that I guess we have in common with the Netherlands. And it just keeps going and going. It's kind of awesome, actually. There's lots of everything. I see people selling their own hot sauce. They're repurposing clothing. And now we get into the food truck alley. This is cool. Of course, we have proshki. And cookies. Are you kidding me, cookies? Are those even real? Frozen dumplings available. Looks good. Look at those sandwiches. They look really good. I love me some dumplings. How cool is this? 12 pieces for $12. That's a bargain. Holy cow. Good prices. Come down and keep dumplings. Of course, we have just fries. What is he doing? He's getting very, very busy. What is that? Can I get a move? How's it going?
Good, awesome. How are you?
What are you building?
I'm making a lamb curry kutsu.
Wow, not a small portion either.
No, sir.
Of course, Greek food. What is this? Well, we're getting closer to the end, but we're not quite there yet. Fremont Mischief. Yes, is that? Oh, pork adobo. I don't know. Thank you. Can't go wrong with roasted corn. There's something you don't see today. Modern Fijian cuisine. Modern Fijian. Well, I have to say that was very, very satisfying. It looked like a great place for people to come and enjoy their Sunday. It's the Fremont Sunday Market. So if you haven't been here before, you should come check it out. Lots to do and see. She could be busy for at least 10, 15, 20 minutes.